Hello, and welcome back to Scarlett Hollow, one of the funnest games I've played in a long time. It's not really a game, it's more like an interactive story, but it's still a game, and it's still good! And honestly, I don't think I need to put up a summary of what happened in the last episode, because this episode will be coming out the day after, so if you watched it, then you should know. So, anyway, we're going to Reese's for dinner, and Tabitha's coming with us ghost hunting. I almost got the pastor to come with us, but I got Avery, and they're pretty cool, so that's fine. You once again find yourself in front of Reese's house. A cold hesitation grips you as the building looms over the hilltop. Though it's only early afternoon, it feels much later, the sun already sinking behind the tall mountains that surround Scarlett Hollow. We're a little early. What if Dr. Kelly yells at us? There's no such thing as early when you're hanging out with friends. That's just extra time you get to spend together. Okay, but what if she yells at us? It's too late. The door swings open. Hey. Reese! Oh my god, dude, it's been ages! You must be Sam, right? I've heard a lot about you. Stella's been relentless about making sure I got all the Sam updates. Are they here already? I knew you showed up early, Stella, and I knew you'd probably want to help me cook, too. What can I say? I make an excellent sous chef. The house feels cold. Not only is there an odd chill in the air, but the building itself feels too sterile, uncomfortably tidy to the point where you're nervous to touch anything. If it weren't for the aroma of store-bought dinner rolls baking in the oven and the unsettling artwork hanging on the walls, you'd be half convinced you'd wandered into a real estate showing. So, how can I lend a hand? By sitting down at the table and not puttering around in my kitchen. I don't remember her voice at all. I made sure everything was done well in advance, so the only thing left are the dinner rolls, which shouldn't be long. Then, we can have a quick dinner and you can leave my house and get on about your business. But I was kinda hoping to see Reese's new art. We still have a time now, right? You aren't seriously considering subjecting your friends to your disaster of a room, are you? It's not that bad. You can still see the floor. Dr. Kelly raises a single questioning eyebrow. I don't mind a little mess. Yeah, I doubt it could be any worse than the way I keep my room. Yes, okay, fine. As long as y'all stay out of the kitchen, I don't care what you get up to. Cool, well, just head downstairs. You won't even know we're here. Here, I keep getting the voice. I can't do that many voices, you know? You make your way towards the basement stairs. Oh! The basement is what you might expect out of a tortured artist who spends all his time confined to his studio. Discarded canvases line its edges, while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in the corner of the room, hiding the bare cement floor. Ghoulish faces coat the walls in paint, sneering out at their creator. Your mom is so scary. She can be a little intense, kind of overprotective, which I guess makes sense. Anyway, make yourselves comfortable. You'll have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately. I haven't been cleaning much. If you ever need a model, I'm here till Monday. That would be amazing, though I should warn you, I work odd hours. I don't usually pick up the brush up till late at night. But if that's not a deal breaker, it would be incredible to have such a captivating model. I look forward to the company. I hope I can do your likeness justice. Your mom really looks out for you, huh? That's one way to look at it, I guess. It's possible she's got a bit on edge lately. I think my condition's been stressing her out a lot. It used to be something she thought she could fix, but I think she's kind of accepted that's just something we have to manage. But even if she is a little harsh, she means well. It's like you said, she's just looking out for me. She's kind of hot, no. I get that. She's just worried about you. Are you sure it's not just that I did something wrong and she's never forgotten it and will hold it against me until the day I die? Actually, Kanika, I think she admires you. She says you have a good work ethic, and she has a lot of respect for people like that. But really? She said that? Whoa, then I can't imagine how mean she must be to people she doesn't like. I think she's usually nicer to them. That's how you know you're really messed up. What about me? Does she say things about me? Do you want to know? When you say it like that, no. I'll just keep imagining us as very good friends. What are you sick with? Jesus, Sam. Coming right in with that one, huh? We don't have to talk about your illness, Reese. It's okay. I've come to terms with the way the rest of my life is going to be. Ha! It's so macabre, Reese. You make it sound like you've been sentenced to death. You haven't, right? No, exactly. No one really knows what's wrong with me, but it's been getting worse. I can barely keep most food down. My skin always itches like there are worms crawling underneath it. I can live for a long time or a short time, no one's sure. But I'm definitely not going to get better. Whatever time I have left is going to be miserable. So I've done my morning, my best years are behind me, my future is unknowable. But one day I'll wind up in a pine box, just like everyone else, and I'm okay with that. Dang, Reese, I may be a goth, but that's some real nihilistic shit. We'll make sure you come by more often from here on out. Friendship heals all wounds, right? Thanks, guys, but you really shouldn't worry about me. I'm doing real fine, really. Yeah, I'm not continuing that. Movie collection. That's quite a movie collection you got there. Get any wrecks? Oh, let me think. Oh, you heard about Chi Death Blood? I saw that for the first time recently. It blew me away. Excellent example of Japanese horror and found footage done right. We could even put it on after dinner if you guys are interested. Dang, I would usually be down for that, but we've got to head over to Oscar's after this. We promised to bust his place. He's apparently been dealing with a bad haunting. And I feel like we should really be there for him tonight, considering everything that's happened. He and Rosalina both need our support right now. I'll take a rain check on that movie, though. Yeah, we'll definitely come by for a movie night this week. I'm free tomorrow night. Same goes for Sam. I should probably work tomorrow, though. But I close up early. Wanna come ghost hunting with us tonight? Oh, wow. Do you think you'd be down for that? We'd love to have you. Am I the only one who is... Oh, he is sick. Yeah, it'd be great to have you along. That would be so amazing, but I haven't had the best luck leaving the house lately. Even just walking in town to put me up in bed for a week, it sucks. But make sure you bring your camera, Stella. I want to see everything that happens. Dinner's gotta be ready by now, right? Almost on cue, Reese's mom shouts from the kitchen. Dinner's on the table. Oh, I guess that's it for catching up. I gave them the same voice, but I made hers more raspy, airy, like I do with most of the women voices. But make sure y'all wash your hands with soap. I don't want anyone sharing their germs at the dinner table. Sure thing, Doc. Yes, ma'am. She looked at me like, uh-huh. You make your way towards the sink, but are stopped in your tracks by the pull of an odd door at the end of the hallway. Feels out of place, like you've accidentally wandered into a hospital waiting room. But more than that, you feel something radiating out from behind it. Something dark and cold. You felt this before, in the dusty tunnels you so narrowly escaped last night. An oppressive hum, like a muted scream heard through layers of rock, trying to draw you towards it. You feel lightheaded. You are compelled to approach the door, drawn in as if hypnotized. Oh! All of the options are just to open the door. Also, look on the bottom left of the screen, there's a smiley baby. Okay, open the door. Before you know it, the doorknob is turned in your hands, your heart full of it, both deep in dread and a compulsive need to know what might be on the other side. What do you think you're doing? Well? A dark presence lies beyond this door. Can't you feel it calling out? That's called the draft, and there's nothing dark about it. It's just cold air. And stop being weird and wash your hands already. Everyone's waiting on you. You won't let her interrupt you. You need to know what's behind the door. Oh, no, you don't. Come on, wash your hands and sit down. She grabs you by the shoulder, yanking you away. You do as she says, cleaning up under her watchful eyes, allowing yourself to be ushered back to the table away from the door. I'm calling it now. She's using dark magic to keep Reese sick so he doesn't leave home. If that's what it is, I bet I guessed it perfectly, because I can call this stuff out. I don't know why. The shadows, I just gotta point out the shadows are really well done in this frame. Dinner is already laid out. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a light salad. Kanika anxiously picks at her food. Stella is nervously talkative and Reese is suddenly quiet and tense. His shoulders tight as his mother perches on the chair next to his. Dr. Kelly eyes all of you with a sharp, fierce gaze. She sits opposite you at the far end of the table, her features silhouetted against the light of the setting sun in the window behind her. Pills? She slides a few tablets towards Reese. He obediently swallows them. This is excellent, Dr. Kelly. Is the pasta sauce homemade? No, it's from a jar. I worked too many hours to make my own pasta sauce. No, that was Kanika's voice. Oops. Well, you have excellent taste in brands, and if you ever want any tips on easy home-cooked pasta sauces, you know I... No thanks, Stella. I have the internet if I need recipes. Thanks again for having us, Dr. Kelly. We really appreciate it. Oh, you know, I think I saw a video on... Holy crap. You know, I think I saw a video online about a family like yours. Turns out the mom had been poisoning her kid for 18 years. The dinner table goes quiet. Oh yeah, I think I saw that one too. Wild stuff. Is that so? The silence returns seconds. Feel drawn out like minutes. Aside from Reese's mom staring down the table, nobody's making eye contact with anyone else. There's no need for everyone to be so tense. Everything's okay. We're just here to have a nice dinner. Speak for yourself. Doc, really, it's fine. Is it? Or am I being interrogated in my own home by a guest I've never met? In Sam's defense, a lot of awful stuff has happened in the past couple days, and there are a lot of lingering questions. Pretty hard to take the detective hat off once you put it on. That may be the case, but Reese doesn't need to be agitated like by this. I want to know what's going on out there. I don't care if it agitates me, and look, I'm fine. There's a long quiet as Dr. Kelly closes her eyes in reflection. Alright, I'll try and give this a chance. You see any weird hairless creatures scurrying around in the woods? I don't tend to go wandering in the woods, so no. You don't have to go all the way to the woods. They've been coming to our window at night. They've been what? There are these things called ditchlings. They've been preying on the local wildlife, and Sam and I found a whole nest of them the other night when we... Oh, I see. Some of your little cryptozoological creatures. You know, it sounds pretty out there, but I've seen these things in person. We're not messing around. They're out there laying eggs and animals, doing God knows what else. And here I thought you finally managed to keep an even head on your shoulders, Kanika. Their voices are kind of similar, southern, but like with a more as feminine as I can get, you know. Seems like Stella might be a bad influence on you. I know the stories can be convincing, but that's only because she managed to do so thoroughly convince herself. She's not making up these stories, neither is Kanika, neither am I. All you have to do is look outside after dark. There have been more every night. They're all pale and doughy, and their faces, they're like sculptures of humans that didn't set right. I see you stay up too late painting your grisly faces. So you've started to see them everywhere else. I'm sure whatever's outside is just raccoons or... Stop doubting everything I say. Stop trying to rewrite things I tell you to fit what you think should be true. There's weird shit going on down in Scarlett Hall, whether you want to face it or not. The more you talk, the less you feel like you're having a conversation, the more like you're treading on eggshells. Yeah, we're gonna stop talking about bad stuff. I'm gonna remain silent. Quietly picking at the store-bought spaghetti and dinner roll. So, we were talking about maybe watching a movie sometime this week while Sam is still in town. We'll have to see how you're feeling. I can't handle a movie, Doc. Yeah, well, just sit downstairs in the dark. Reese is used to that. I'm sure he'll be okay. You're always overestimating how much you're able to do, Reese. This is why you keep getting sick. If I get sick, so what? It's not like that's ever gonna change. I'm sick every day, and I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend the last few miserable years of my life holed up in the basement alone just because seeing my friends was deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult, for God's sake. I can't believe I have to ask for permission from my mom just to have friends. Oh. Reese stops mid-sentence, wincing in pain and wrapping himself in his arm. Don't say things like that. I'm doing everything I can to try and fix. Silence as Dr. Kelly's eyes shoot open. Reese? Reese abruptly pulls himself from the table and leaves. Damn it, I knew this would be too much. Everyone get out of my house, please. Just leave us alone. Stop trying to interfere with his life. All it does is hurt him more. But we can't just leave him like this. Now is when he needs friends the most. Now is when he needs me the most. I am his doctor and his mother. I know you care about him, and I know that, and he knows it too. But all you be getting in the way. So just leave, please. He seemed fine before dinner. It always comes in waves, and I can assure you that right now he's very much now fine. Now leave. The three of you rushed to the door. We'll be back, Reese. Something's wrong. Something's definitely up. I hope you feel better soon. Dr. Kelly shuts the door in your faces. The click of a lock signals the end of your dinner at Reese's. Do you really think Reese's mom is poisoning him? If she is, I swear to God. She wouldn't. That's just horrible. Who would do something like that to their own kid and for so long? No, there's no way. Y'all are barking up the wrong tree. It seems far-fetched, and it's definitely rare, but I don't think we can rule it out. The door to the clinic felt like it had the same draw as the carving in the mines. Do you think something's back there? Another one of those carvings is somewhere in there, I'm certain of it. Okay, that'd be really weird. If we find it, do you think you'd get another vision? I'm just spitballing here, but I wonder if what that carving showed you last night is related to the ditchlings. You're not suggesting we go poking around in there, are you? Of course I am. Maybe tomorrow. I am not breaking into Dr. Kelly's clinic based on a bad vibe, Sam. Got it? Do you think Reese might have a supernatural affliction? Like related to what you felt in there? If he did, why wouldn't Dr. Kelly have it? It makes more sense if he just has a genetic condition, assuming there isn't any foul play. He's just overprotective. I'm sure that's all that's going on. And she has every right to be. I mean, the poor guy took 2 bites of food and got sick immediately. I can't imagine what that's like for the both of them to go through. Look, I'm just saying, maybe there's more to their dynamic than just him being sick, but it's not like there's much we can do about it right now. We could probably go back and forth on this for a while. Let's just get going. The sun is setting and we don't want to miss a second of ghost action. Stella hurries off down the hill, almost as if to run away from what just happened. You and Kanika followed her down slowly darkening streets. Lit by the orange hues of the setting sun, the library feels different. What was once a quaint building in a small town now stands as an imposing structure, its walls holding something that stares back at you with menace. Maybe Stella's right. Maybe ghosts aren't real and the rest of tonight is going to be pleasant, break from the events of the few days. But you know that's not the case. There's something old and powerful in there, and you can feel it stir as the sun sets and the daylight fades. A ghost hunt seems like the perfect place to sneak in some smooching under the guise of splitting up and searching for clues. Maybe a special someone might be interested in breaking off from the rest of the group. Is this turning into a romance novel? Just as its exterior was intimidating in the setting sun, the inside of the library is dark. Its shadows deep and foreboding. The meet and greet with the mayor ended quite some time ago, and the throngs of visitors took whatever joy was in this place with them as they left. Hey, Oscar, are you back yet? Shh, you can't yell in a library. This is against the rules. It's after hours. After hours. Rules only apply before the 5 p.m. Now it's our domain. Hey, everybody, it's Oscar. You're here sooner than I expected. Hope dinner went okay. Yeah, it went okay. Reese wasn't feeling up for a longer hangout, unfortunately. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. I mean, we have more time to hunt ghosts. I've come fully loaded. Got my EMF reader, temperature gauge, spirit box, infrared camera, UV light, video camera, salt, flashlights for everybody in case the ghost messes with the electricity, parabolic microphone, Sharpies, and a paper for automatic writing, matches, candles for rituals. Oh, and an Ouija board. I know they're toys, but you never know what might come in handy. She's been playing too much Phasmophobia. Wow, that is a lot of ghost hunt stuff for something that was so last minute. Do you just have this stuff ready to go in a bug out bag or something? Of course I do. I actually stashed a couple of bags here overnight after I got back from the mines. Excuse me? I wasn't able to carry everything around all day. This way we can go in light and pop out to grab more stuff once things start getting spooky. I may never have found any compelling evidence of ghosts, but that's not for lack of trying, and after last night, I'm more than ready to try again. Okay, Avery's here. Hey, hope I'm not too late. Have I missed any creepy paranormal stuff? Avery, glad you could make it. The more pairs of hands we have, the more equipment we can carry. Sure thing. Always happy to have a hand or two. Glad there'll be someone else with a level head in there tonight. Whoa, is that an EMF reader? I've never seen one person. Look at all this stuff. Spirit box, parabolic microphone. Y'all really covered all your bases. Maybe I spoke too soon. You know me, Kanika. I'm as level-headed as they come. I'm just not ready to rule out weird paranormal stuff. When people tell me they saw a ghost, who am I to say they didn't? I mean, y'all apparently saw some really unexplainable stuff on Monday, and that mine only collapsing again after 100 years while y'all were there. I'm just saying, anything seems possible right now. There's something back there, I can feel it. Really? This is so exciting, I can't wait to finally see a ghost. Yeah, exciting's a word. This episode is gonna be grand because I'm mystical. Oh, I remember I made Sam like a basic thought, believing in the stars and being hot. But, you know, being a decent person. As someone for the thrill of being terrified, it's the word I'm here for. Oh, another door! Another person's coming! Oh my gosh, is it Tabitha? We'll see how you feel about what things get started. Oh, it's Zane. Yo, don't rush off Ghostbusting without Zane. No way am I getting to forget your promise, Stella. Zane, glad you could make it. I was confronted with my morality for the first time yesterday. I'm desperate for answers about the afterlife to ease my troubled mind. Now let's go mess with some ghosts. I hope my house is big enough for 6 ghost hunters at once. If this is everyone, we can go ahead and... That's everyone. Wait, what about Tabby? What about her? She's not here. Let's get started. I guess she can catch up to us once she gets here. Well, if y'all are urgent to get started, it's through the back. Follow me. You and your companions grab some equipment from one of Stella's carefully stashed bug-out bags before heading towards the junction connecting Oscar's house and the library. Woo! The level, dang, they're really good at drawing. Looks like the sun is almost set. This is when stuff usually starts to kick off. I haven't been back inside for about a week, so I have no idea what to expect. Hey! There's no way you're doing this without me. Rosalina, we talked about this. No, you talked to me about it. I'm sick of the people making decisions for me. I just want to be able to live in our house again. I'm going in there and sleeping in my room tonight, no matter what. Let Oscar handle this. You decide it's best to let Oscar handle this. Yep. Rosa, it could get dangerous in there. Just hang out in the library and we'll have this taken care of in a few hours. I don't want to be coddled just because you're scared. If Zane is coming, I have every right to be there. She's got a point, Mr. G. You're right, I'm sorry, Rosa. Just let me know if it gets to be too much and you want to leave, okay? Thanks, Dad. Now let's get our house back. Yeah, let's do it! Woo! You all cross over the threshold and enter Oscar's living room. Family photos line the walls and stacks of books sit comfortably on wooden furniture. And there's that feeling again. Like the mines, like the door to the clinic. A dusty, suffocating, dizzying feeling. Something is in this house, though whether it's a ghost or something worse, you aren't sure. Okay, everybody. Looks pretty normal for now. I don't remember what picture is being on the floor, but that could be non-supernatural. None of my equipment is picking up anything around the picture. I'll set up a camera in case it falls again. Could be important evidence. You might want to save your cameras for Rosalina's room. That's where I've seen the ghost manifest. Oh, is it like his mom? Like the pastor said it could be just a member of the family trying to warn them about the danger maybe or something? It's just down the hall. Oscar and Kanika startle as the door swings open. And I have to pee. I'm gonna pause and play. For me it was 2 minutes. For you it was no time at all. Anyway, Oscar and Kanika startle as the door swings open. Oh yeah! It seems I made it just in time. Let's get the show on the road. I don't have all night. Tabby! Great, she's here. Wow, Sam, you really brought the whole gang together today. I have every right to be here, Kanika. My family built this place, you know. Yeah, I know. We all know, Sam. What made you think inviting her was a good idea? What? I like her. We're friends. Look at her smile! Oh, I want to give her a hug. I know she probably wouldn't like that though, but I would give her a hug. What? I like her. We're friends. Really? Yeah, so what? Like it's weird to be friends with your cousin? Wow, Sam, do you have any idea how hard it is to get these two in the same room? This is amazing! Yeah, amazing, that's a word for it. Sounds like we're in for an interesting night. I'm glad I didn't stay in the same town with the people I went to high school with. No wonder small towns have so much drama. I wonder if the ghost will even show with this many people. Uh-oh, what was that? Oh, I love the pause feature.
Oh wait, is it just me or does it feel suddenly colder?
It sure does, I definitely feel that.
Same, I've got chills.
The temperature's gun says it's actually a couple degrees colder. That's normal. Rooms and hallways are sometimes colder than other parts of the house. Whoa, a genuine cold spot. I gotta snap a pic for posterity. Is that it? This isn't very scary. Alright, gang, I think we'll cover more ground if we split up and search for clues. Let's see who this. Yay, achievement! Sure, me and my cousin can search the least dangerous room, like a bathroom or a closet. No, absolutely not. I think we all know how that would go. Yeah, that's definitely a no-go. If we discover a ghost here, I want all of us to discover it together. Yeah, that's not exactly the angle I was going for, but okay. Yo, once we find the ghost, how are we gonna get rid of it? Like, how does one bust such a thing? Well, my ghost hunting kit has symbols for every major religion, assorted holy books, a bunch of salt, and some jars for ectoplasm. And if worst comes to worst, we can always use the Ouija board to politely ask it to leave. Ouija boards are toys. The only power they have is scaring kids at slumber parties.
Sounds like fun to me. We might as well try it. What's the worst thing that could happen? We make the ghost mad and it gives us more evidence? Sounds like a win-win. I think I'd rather not take the chance. One ghost is enough to deal with. I don't much like the thought of opening a door for something worse.
Wow, you've never been this superstitious, Dad. This ghost has you really freaked out.
Okay. Oscar takes a deep breath before continuing. Let's head to Rosalina's room. Follow me.
Oh, why is there blood on the carpet?
Whoa. This is where I've seen it appears on top of the stain.
Yeesh, that's gotta be tough to scrub out. Doesn't the county own this house? Do they know how about the damaged carpet? Have you seen your house? I don't see how that's relevant. Weird, I'm not getting anything. It's not even cold. It's the same temperature as the living room. Nothing on the EMF either.
Then your equipment is wrong. The stain is definitely paranormal. I've scrubbed it out too many times to count. It just keeps coming back.
It's just a stain, Dad. Can't we just cover it back up? I don't mind sleeping in here.
Maybe we have to scrub it out first. Could be that the paranormal stuff will activate if we give it a reason to.
Oh, good idea. I've never heard of a bleach-activated ghost before. You don't use bleach to clean a carpet, Tabitha. Whatever, how was I supposed to know that? Not everybody gets to learn how to clean things.
If y'all are offering free carpet cleaning, be my guest.
It's trying to send a message. Huh? You might be onto something, Sam. I wonder if the blood spells something out on the floor underneath. Have you tried tearing up the carpet?
In a house owned by the government? Nope, I'm not messing with their carpets. I'd rather scrub ghost blood out of the carpet every day than have the government take me to court for destroying their property.
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll just take you to court for neglect instead. Did it not occur to you that there could be a leaky pipe under the floor? I hate to agree with Tabitha on anything, but some kind of structural damage does seem likely. Tearing up the carpet doesn't seem like such a bad idea. One way to be sure. Oh no! Stella excitingly starts tugging at the corner of the carpet.
Oh dear.
You're doing the government a favor, really.
We'll cover for you. You don't have to sweat it.
Oh! Stella pulls the carpet, revealing a hatch. The floor around it is stained in reddish brown. Okay, maybe I don't want to sleep in here. It's not a ghost. It's a physical Oh gosh, could you imagine something appearing from your floor while you're sleeping? Nope. Huh.
Whoa, a hidden hatch.
This is even better than finding a message.
But there's no basement in this house. At least we weren't told about a basement.
And look at all the red stuff is coming from underneath. Oh yeah, this is super haunted. Alright, you've got a basement chock full of ghosts. I can just feel it.
Still no readings though. None of the equipment has made a sound.
It's not a ghost! Of course not. Y'all know last month was super rainy. It's clearly been a long time since anyone stepped foot in the basement or crawl space or whatever is under the hatch. There must be a leak that flooded the whole area under the house. The water dissolved the caulk around the edge and leaked through the carpet, and it's red because North Carolina has red-ass dirt. It's as simple as that.
It's not mud, it's blood. Human blood, I tested it.
Well, you tested it wrong. It can't be blood, right? Kanika's right. You've got a muddy floor, and that's why it's so cold in here. There's wet dirt under the house. Congratulations, we solved your ghost problem. No way. There's an old hatch in the floor that someone tried to seal up. We're not leaving until we know it's down there. I'm with Stella. This is my room, and I didn't know what's going down there. Have you considered they may have tried sealing it up because it's unsafe?
Uh-oh, do you think the flooding could have made the house unstable? I'm all in on a ghost hunting, but I don't know if I could crawl into another dangerous crevice.
I'm going for it. Oh! What? Oh no! I hate this!
You come into Oscar's living room. You can't tell what time it is, and your friends are still nowhere in sight. At least physically, this is Oscar's living room. Spiritually and mentally, you've been ripped away to some other place. The building feels colder, and there's something about the air that feels wrong. It's stale with an undercurrent of mold and earth. It makes you feel claustrophobic, as though you're in a coffin, each breath depleting what little oxygen is left.
Oh frick! Hi Tabitha! Oh! Why is this? This is really well made! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I just tinkled a bit. I had to pause and unpause. Oh, that's never happened before. Jeez, I hate that door sound. How did we end up back here? Where is everyone? Did we pass out again? Was there a gas leak in the basement or something? Must be a gas leak. Ain't that always how it is? Every compelling ghost story winds up being some gas-powered hallucination. Now let's get the hell out of here before it gives us brain damage.
Your cousin marches to the front door and opens it.
Wait, why does it look like Oscar's house is in front of us? Didn't we just leave? I must just be misremembering things. Let's go. No, you're right. There shouldn't be a door there. Clearly, whatever was in the basement is messing with our heads. We just left Oscar's house. The library has to be on the other side of that door.
The two of you cross the hallway and open the door.
What? Oh! Okay, this is actually pretty cool. I don't like that shadow in the back or the goat, but this is neat.
Something isn't right. It feels like a late summer afternoon. The air is warm and wet, and the scent of flowers drift on the breeze.
This. Tabitha, please tell me I'm not the only one seeing that scratchy shadow in the distance. You're not. What the hell is that thing? Am I having a stroke? Are you having are we both having the same stroke at the same time? Did we die? Don't be so dramatic. I think I'd know if we were dead. There's gotta be an exit somewhere. We just have to look. Wait, do you hear music? Holy shit! Oh my gosh! Jesus Christ! Protect me! Oh my gosh, where's my little plastic cross? Oh! Oh my gosh! Please, where's my little plastic cross? The music. Lord, who art thou in heaven, please protect me from this. Oh gosh, my chest hurts. That got me good. Jesus. My chest really. Oh. 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 Oh my. Ah, what the. Oh, that doesn't feel good. Okay.
Movement stirs as a figure cloaked in shadows rises to attention.
Stella? That's Stella? Oh! The lover.
Who are you? What are you doing on my property?
Huh? Eddie, it's Charlie. What?
Did you say Eddie? No one's called me that in a long time. It's Edwardine now. I'm not a child anymore.
Eddie, you've got to be kidding me. What?
This isn't Stella. This is the lover.
What are you talking about? What? The part of me that lets me know who other people are says that this is the lover. It used to say that this was Stella. What, pray tell, does that little part of your brain tell you I am? Funny. It says favorite cousin in the whole world. Love you, cuz. Haha, very funny.
I wish I could say the same. You should have stayed gone. And you absolutely shouldn't have shown up here of all places. If you're caught, I don't think you understand what Father might do.
I'm not scared of Father.
Okay, what is this? Some kind of scene? Wow, great job, you got me. You can stop now.
I can't. It's not that easy for me. My brothers were sent to the Western Front, and now I'm the only Scarlett left besides Father. I have responsibilities, Charlie.
Shut up, shut up! Screw your family. Screw my family. Why are we letting the choices made by our fathers destroy our lives too?
Tabitha stares at you speechless.
You should just get out of town while you still can. Whatever you came back for, it's not worth it.
You're right. What I came back for isn't worth it. But you are. I won't leave the holler without you. If you change your mind, I'll be around.
She's gone, along with the shadow in the corner of the room.
Come on, we must have taken the wrong door out of the annex. We're getting out of here before anything else happens. We have to go after Stella. Absolutely not. We are not being drawn deeper into this weird garden greenhouse. Whatever it is.
She yanks your arm, pulling you back the way you came.
Where did the annex go? Let's try the door. But there can't be anything behind it. It's just standing there.
You ignore her, walking forward and reaching for the doorknob.
I'm covering my... Oh, it's a good thing I covered my eyes. Holy shit. Bells ring as a cacophony rages outside. The door in front of you pulsates as figures unseen bang against it. The shaded figure from the garden sits in the corner, ever so slightly more defined. Are you kidding me? This is messed up. We need help. God, please let this call go through.
Tabitha anxiously taps her foot as she waits for the phone to pick.
Hey, it's what? No, it's Tabitha. Did you see the caller ID? Stop interrupting me. Can't you hear what I'm...
Your cousin is cut off by the dial tone of a disconnected call.
Great, she couldn't hear a word I said. Looks like we're on our own. Oh, fuck!
Your father has left town, Charlie. We're moving to a new house, okay?
Oh. Play along. Okay.
You can't come back. We've got to live somewhere else now. But that'll be fun, right? There'll be new kids to play with. You can show them your little dolls. Hurry, sweetie, we don't have much time.
But other kids make fun of me. I don't want to leave Eddie. Can she come with us? Eddie again.
No, she can't come. I never want you to say her name again. Do you hear me? We aren't friends with the Scarletts anymore. Oh God, they're outside. Are those torches? We don't have time, Charlie. We have to get right now.
The mother is whisked away, leaving you and Tabitha in the empty room. As she departs, the front door stops pounding and opens into a beckoning white void.
Where in the hell? We both died and we're in hell. Are we supposed to be... Is Charlie the ghost? Your guess is as good as mine. Okay, let's put our heads together. What do we know? We know that we can't leave, and we know that we're not possessed, at least as far as we can tell, and whatever we saw in the room at least happened right after the Shaw mine collapse in 1918. I think the only option on the table for us right now is to keep doing what it wants us to do. Maybe it'll stop at some point, or maybe we'll figure out a way to escape. There's so many ditchlings here. Ditchling? You mean those gross little creatures working around? Yeah, they really are lots of them. You're right, there's only one way to end all... Shall we? Yeah, let's get this over with. Oh, I'm so happy this episode is just me and Tabby. Oh! You and Tabitha walk up where the pounding door used to stand and step into the void. Oh! He's just a little nice... Oh, look at the bee! It's Jesus! From Earthbound! I'm not playing Earthbound again, don't even ask. Oh, and that looks like a dude from Smiling Friends. You're outside and it's night. A false moon looming massive in the painted sky. If somebody jumps out again, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna be so pissed. The night feels thick and warm. The insects lively. Their calls unnaturally tiny. Everything feels warped and wrong, like you're listening to a record fished from the bottom of a pond. What magic words do we have to say to get you to let us go? We're sorry, okay? Whatever our family did to piss you off so much, we're sorry. Oh, fracking patty whacking! The witch.
You poor dear. I've been keeping track of you scuttling around town like a tomcat. You've fallen hard for Miss Edwardine, haven't you?
Oh, this one's the witch. Spooky. This ghost really has a flair for the dramatic, doesn't it?
There's no need to be embarrassed. Your secret is safe with me. You know, I never did approve of what the Scarletts did to your family, and what it did to the two of you young'uns. Childhood sweethearts, just think how lovely it would be if you could just be happy together. That's what you want, isn't it?
Play along. That's all I want. What should I do? She said youngins, so I guess we're talking to an old person, aka someone who's been dead for a really, really long time.
I'm sure by now, you realize the young lady doesn't plan on leaving with you. But it's not a lack for desire, as you well know. It's Enoch. Even if you dragged her over the town limits, his hold over her would make sure neither of you were ever happy again. Just think of what's happened to your poor mother and father. Do you want that to be the two of you?
What do you know about Enoch, Tabitha? A great-great-grandfather. He was in charge of the mines when they collapsed. Besides that, I don't actually know much about the man. Mystical. The presence.
We would never be like them. We love each other. My mother just loved his money, and as soon as it was gone, so was she. And then all he loved was booze. Me and Eddie aren't like that.
Tabitha stares ahead in riveted silence.
The powers at work here are stronger than even your love could withstand. You need to break the bonds holding her here. Then you can both go free. No more misfortune. Not for you. Not for anyone else bold enough to step foot outside the horror.
The witch mimes handing you something, though her hand is empty.
Everything you need to know is on that map.
Play along or mystical? Mystical is... Phew.
I don't understand. What is this map? Some kind of poem?
This is my voice for the presents, by the way.
That's where you'll find them. You need her there, then read what I've written down. And be careful. Good luck to the both of you. I hope you get your happiness.
And then she's gone. Tabitha sighs. Okay, let's find the way out. Unless you have any idea, I don't think there's anything else we can do until we get to the end, or until we die. Whichever, but before the two of you can leave, a smell hits you. Sweating, suffocated flesh with a tinge of saccharine and stomach-churning scent of decay.
There you are. I would have found you sooner, but the Resonant clearly doesn't want me here.
Oh.
It doesn't seem to have the same issues with these miserable little parasites. Bottom feeders always manage to slip through the cracks, don't they?
Are you Sam Wayne or are you something else? Stop asking it questions to stop interacting with the thing at all, okay?
So cold, Tabitha. After everything we've been through, to have you treat me like a stranger.
Shut up.
What an unfortunate situation you've been dragged into, Sam. Why can't you do as I ask and stay out of trouble? But that girl won't let you, will she? Stella, is that her name? Perhaps I should pay her a visit soon, if she makes it out alive.
Tap the bolts for the underbrush, desperately pulling you along.
Stella.
Tabitha, who the hell is he? If you see it again, ignore it, or better yet, run away. Come on, we need to keep moving. If that thing got in, there must be a way out. Look at that doughy boy at the top. The two of you step out from the brush and into a long wooden corridor lined by bottles of... I see why this took more than half a year to make. Oh, frickin'! A figure rises to attention, blocking your way. I'm afraid he doesn't have long. If there's anything you need to say to him, I'd say it now. Oh! 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 As the caretaker slipped away, the room pulls itself to you, and you find yourself looming over a deathbed. The father lies in its center, looking pitiful and small.
I'm sorry, boy. Sorry I let my troubles drive your mama away.
I'm not doing that voice, that's too hard.
I'm sorry these troubles mean I'm leaving you all alone.
You're getting what you deserve.
Alright, you're definitely channeling Charles Shaw Jr., which must be who the ghost is. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Damn it, Junior. How many times do I have to tell you I tried to stop it from happening, but that damn snake Enoch went behind my back?
Oh, what bullshit. Here we go with the whole Enoch thing again. Spiteful to the end, wasn't he?
You're right, I've been using that excuse for too many years. At a certain point, a man has to accept when he's dug his own grave. They may have run me out, but they didn't put the bottle in my hand. Still, they destroyed our legacy, boy. Both our names are cursed with that history. I'll be dead and gone soon, but I won't be able to rest. Not until our name is cleared. Not until you can pass out this name with pride. This is my only request, Charlie. Go back there. Tell people the truth. Try to find proof. I don't know what you'll have to do, but please. I know I ain't been the best father, but I'm no murderer.
I'll see what I can do. Get some sleep. I'll see you in the morning.
Damn it, boy, I may not have till morning. Promise me. Promise you'll go back. And at the very least show that Enoch bastard what for.
I promise. I'll go back. Ooh. You watch as the father's body seizes and falls through the sheets, taking the rattling pile of bottles with him. This ghost is so full of it. Your cousin steps forward and disappears through the hole left in the bed, leaving you to follow. Follow her. Oh, it's getting bigger, and now it has another hand. And now the goat is riding a horse. You find yourself pressed uncomfortably against a trellis. A small castle sits off to one side of the wall, and the bars of a prison loom over all of it, all over you. Ew. The entity.
Climbing up the trellis again. How very Romeo and Juliet. No need to run off. I won't tell the old man. Though you've gotten sloppy, you should try to be more careful if you don't want him to find him. Putting you in an early grave.
What the hell is the entity? Why should I know? I don't know your weird thing with people's names.
No, not one of her brothers. I am a prisoner. Another victim of the Scarlet's lies. Like of you, Charles Shaw.
I too hate the Scarlets, except for lovely Edwardine. Please, do tell me of their secrets and lies. Don't go into acting, okay?
A mere generation makes no difference. His blood runs in your veins, does it not? And now it runs in hers. Yes, it seems your little tryst bore fruit. And oh, will you ever be in trouble when the old man finds out?
Tabitha's eyes go wide. Wait, I'm gonna be a daddy? Shh, let it talk. I think it might be important.
I know you don't have to keep dangling there. Come inside. You'll be able to hear me through the door just fine.
The lock's on the door from the little bit near the end of chapter 1. The world around you swirls, and you and Tabitha find yourself pulled to the other side of the wall. A door bound by countless locks and chains pulsates before you.
There are so many locks. I can't free you if that's what you're after.
Stop talking, we might miss something.
That is not what I invited you in for. I couldn't escape even with your help. I merely wanted to offer a warning. Leave now.
Absolutely not. I'm not leaving without her, especially if what you say is true.
This guy has nobody to blame but himself. You hear that, Ghost? You were given every warning you could have just left.
You can't take her with you. It's not possible. You can always stay and die. But if I were you, I would use my healthy legs and run far away. From Scarlett Hostel if possible. I hear the beaches are nice. Why don't you take a permanent vacation there?
There's the beach again. A lot of people around in these parts seem obsessed with the place.
Ah, you've been talking to the witch then. How very interesting.
Oh!
Charlie, get away from the door. Don't listen to it.
I don't remember the lover's voice. Stella?
Eddie, are you pregnant? How does it know that?
Ugh! This is too much. I just want to go home. Do you feel sick? I feel sick. Do you know where in the estate we're supposed to be right now? This is... If this even is a real place and not some sort of jarbled mess of metaphor and memory, it would probably be in the Forbidden Wings, at least going off of the location of the windows. It's been sealed off for at least a decade, though. There's no point in thinking about it. Okay? I don't want you getting any ideas and sneaking around and falling to your death through a hole in the floor. Come on, the quicker we get through this, the quicker we'll be out of this ghost place, hopefully. You and Tabitha walk after Stella into the darkness. Ew! There's a lemur! Oh, that's a sheep. You and your cousin find yourself crouched under a large table. The lover stares through you as indecipherable murmurs and shuffling feet echoes from the ends of the table. I don't know how, but this feels so much worse than the last room.
They're so lovely. Are you sure I can keep one? You must have worked very hard on them.
I guess we're supposed to be kids now? Yeah, I guess this is before everything else we saw. Hopefully that means it's almost over.
I'll try and keep it away from my brothers, so don't smash it, though. I wish I could make it move while you can. And you can even do the voices. You know you could probably make real money if you put on a show for people.
Mystical.
That's the plan. I want to be a traveling performer. Why don't you come with me? We can go from town to town putting on shows for other kids.
Guess that didn't work out for them.
A traveling show? And you'd want me there too? Oh, could we go to towns along the beach? I've heard the Outer Banks are the most beautiful place in the world.
Again with the beach. Look, we live in a state with some of the most gorgeous beaches. We're stuck up in the hills. I know the mountains are pretty, but of course, folks who live up here would want to get away to someplace that's the complete opposite, right?
Thank you, Charlie. I've always wanted to see the ocean.
There, are you done now, Charlie? Can we leave? Everything crashes to a thunderous black before you or Tabitha can get another word. Oh! Uh-oh. 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 If I didn't invite all of them here, this would have been so completely different. Oh, it was definitely 400,000. You need to play this game for yourselves, people. Like, this is just one possibility out of at least 16, I'm gonna say. A single spotlight remains, illuminating a trapdoor in the center of the stage. You feel drawn to it. I'm opening it. You carefully step towards the trapdoor. It creaks open all on its own. Oh god, this is so much worse than opening it ourselves. You and Tabitha are shoved from behind and tumble through the hatch. Oh, Satan.
It took some digging, but it's there. The map was right. That means there's hope, Eddie. Wherever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. We can be happy to get...
Oh no.
Eddie?
Oh no! What the hell? Oh god, I'm so sorry. Your cousin violently heaves into the void, but nothing comes up. There's nothing here. This place is completely empty. There's nothing here. This place is, Grammy Eddie was a murderer! So, Grandma Eddie was a murderer. I'm sure she had a good reason. This isn't very fair, you know? We only saw one side of the story. Isn't it only one side of the story what the Scarletts have been giving since 1918? Shut up. Oh! Oh, what now?
Do you repent? Do you repent for your crimes?
Their names are back to normal. They must not be in character anymore. The mystic trait knows that this is a game? Maybe it's getting weaker. You must answer for the crimes committed by your scarlet blood. Or maybe it's getting stronger. I hate it here. I hate it here so much.
Until you do, I cannot die.
I want to die, please. I've been alone in the dark for so long. All I ask is for some of your years.
To pay for the years that were taken from me. What are you saying?
My life was stolen from me. I want some of yours.
It's only fair.
No, no, no. It's absolutely not fair. You gotta be kidding me. Neither of us had anything to do with what happened to you.
The sins of the father
Are to be laid upon the children. One of you must forfeit, it doesn't matter which.
Bullshit. You can't actually make either of us do anything, can you?
I can keep you here. And I can do whatever I want with them.
You can refuse.
But if you do...
Then I will stay. I will stay until I get what I'm owed.
I don't understand.
You will live a shorter life.
And I will finally be satisfied.
I will have justice. I will finally die. I will leave this house at last.
How much shorter would my life be? You aren't seriously entertaining this thing, are you?
This isn't for you to know. Just as it wasn't for me to know. One day sooner than you'd like, you will die. The sentence has been handed down. Make your choice.
I hope I didn't come too late.
Mom?
All of you had better get out of here before the spirit regains its composure. What? This is certainly a strong one, isn't it? Don't worry about the others, they're safe. I got your call, Tabitha, but it was definitely not easy getting down here. Get us out of this pit, Sybil! Tabitha, I don't think it's wise to leave something like this where anyone could stumble across it. Why is that our problem?
Yeah, I had to pause it because I had to talk on the phone. Okay.
Why is this? Why is that our problem? I want something. It wants something, doesn't it? And I think you know which of you should volunteer. You must be joking. You're the eldest cousin. You're the one who actually lived in this town. It's only right. Absolutely not. We should just leave. I'm not giving in to the demands of some dead guy.
I'm with Tabitha. Neither of us owe this ghost a damn thing. We're leaving.
Yeah, you heard Sam, Sybil. Neither of us are compromising with this thing. Now you can get us out of here.
Sybil sighs.
Tabitha, are you sure you want to leave this business unfinished? Absolutely. It's not our problem. If you think it's the best course of action, yes, I can get you out. It's only a question of seeing through the illusion. We're in a basement. Even if all of your senses are telling you otherwise, try closing your eyes and remembering where you are.
You do as she says, closing your eyes suddenly. The sounds and tactile sensations in the spirit realm feel much more distant, as though you've partially awoken from a terrible dream.
Good, now feel for the stairs.
You fumble in the darkness, grasping the air in front of you. Your palm meets wood with a solid thunk. It's the staircase. You can feel it under your hands.
I found it!
You begin your ascent.
Good work, you two. You're doing great.
You place a confident foot on the wooden floor of what you assume must be Rosalina's room. You open your eyes, seeing what feels like a superposition of the real and the fake.
Don't let it trick you again. Its powers are already struggling to maintain their grip on you.
You continue. You feel the doorframe under your palm, and then the sturdy walls of the hallway beyond.
We're almost out. I knew it. I knew this ghost wasn't a big deal. It's only faltering now because it's exhausted. Don't underestimate the spirit, Tabitha.
Holy crap. Yeah, we don't owe the spirit anything. We're not the ones who did anything wrong. We're just the children. You stumble in the corridor between the annex and the library. The real world swims closer and closer to being back in focus.
The doors! Come on, Sam. We're almost there.
You and Tabitha fall toward the entrance, your legs still unsure of the ground beneath you, and the doors fly open. Shall not be visited upon the Son and the sins of the Father. You're outside. It's real this time. A cool autumn breeze blows small piles of dried leaves across the steps of the library. I'm gonna peace out. Back-to-back encounters with my own morality. I've got a lot to ponder. See ya, Rosalina. I can't even do voices anymore. My throat hurts.
Finally, we're out of the funhouse. But the spirit remains. It would have been much better to banish the thing. It's spread from the annex to the entire building. Anyone who steps foot in there might be subjected to its torment. Not my problem. Not Sam's problem.
I don't want anyone else in town to have experienced that. That was awful. My bones were not meant to bend like that. I've never been so sore in my life.
We'll board the place up and say there was a gas leak there. Fixed it.
I suppose I'll have to find another place for me and Rosalina to stay. This was such a disaster. I'm so sorry to have brought you all into the house. I should have let the place to rot. I made a huge... Do you think the ghost will let me back in for a do-over?
That would be ill-advised. The spirit is much stronger now than it was when you made your choice. If you went back in there, I could only imagine its demands of you would be that much steeper.
It's just a house and we don't even own it. I'm not going to let you sacrifice years of your life for a rental.
It's done, Sam. We all should just accept what happened and move on.
What about that place we hung out in the morning? No one's living there.
Keep quiet, Sam. That one's not up for grabs. Look, I don't usually do this kind of thing. The priorities we own are for the miners, but there's a house that's vacant right now that might be suitable.
Your cousin grumbles.
I don't usually do this kind of thing. The properties we own are for the miners, but there is a house that might be suitable. You know the old Maxwell place?
What? You can't be serious. That place is falling apart.
Look, I'll tell you what. I won't even make you pay rent for the first month. Consider it repayment for not literally giving up my soul to get rid of a ghost that wasn't causing any problems until the two of you lived there.
That's funny. I thought it was your family that pissed off the ghost.
Your cousin firstly unfurls a key ring before picking one off and handing it to Oscar. Thank you. This really means a lot to me and Rosalina. Now, if all of you don't mind, I'm gonna go home. I think I've had enough social interaction for a lifetime tonight. Finish up whatever you want to do here. I'll wait by the car. Tabitha doesn't wait for you to respond, pushing past you and heading towards the car.
To think that ghosts are actually real. Stella's got to be over the moon right now.
Actually, wait, where is Stella?
Oh, she's...
Standing there by herself. That isn't like her. You know, something I realized when I was out for like an hour eating ice cream. I am not getting any of the good parts. In the first episode, Gretchen dies. In the second episode, 2 kids get stuck in a mine. And in the third episode, Oscar and his daughter lose their house. I'm hoping when they finally release the 4th chapter, it'll be easier. But anyway. Yeah, back to the game. Go talk to Stella. I'm gonna go check in with her. You walk over to Stella. Oh, hey Sam. I'm so sorry I couldn't get you out of there sooner. I'm so sorry. I don't think I can talk right now. I'll call you, okay? She hurries off down the road. Yeah, she got scarred. I think she took the brunt of things in there. No wonder she's having a hard time right now. Should we go after her? She's a strong girl. She's had to grapple with a lot of turmoil in her life. She can handle an evening like this. All of you should be taking after Stella right now, to be honest. You've all been through something awful. And each and every one of you needs rest. Especially you, Kanika. You don't want that cold of yours to get any worse.
God, what a disaster this whole night has been. I had no idea it would turn out like this. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Stop apologizing, Dad. We're the ones who don't have a house anymore. We don't even have the library now.
There was another carving in there. It's a pretty weird coincidence, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. Have you been finding carvings around town?
This is news to me, too.
I'm sure everyone here could stand around theorizing about this and that all night long. There'll be plenty of time for that tomorrow. I'm really sorry, Rosalina.
It's okay. Worse things have happened to people, and the price is just too high. We'll find a way to pick things up.
Rosalina stares up at you with a whirlpool of tears and rage. Frick you, little girl! You won't have to do it alone, Oscar. You can help yourself to whatever you need from the store.
Yeah, I'm sure Aunt Winnie and I can help out too.
This is a good town full of good people, Sam. We won't let this ruin Oscar. I ran into Wayne in one of those rooms and he vaguely threatened Stella if I kept poking around.
Wait, are you serious? Should we be worried about her?
He also crushed a ditchling with his bare hands. It was pretty scary.
That's just another reason we should keep our distance. Stella's smart. Hopefully she'll be okay. Did he say anything else to you?
We don't need to trouble Sam for any details. No one pay any mind to that man. He's just a drifter. He'll be gone soon enough. In the meantime, steer clear and he won't make trouble. Were you all conscious the whole time? Everyone glances at each other.
Yeah.
It was awful. Kind of fun too, but mostly awful. I'm pretty sure we remember everything, at least until Sybil showed up and snapped us out of it.
What do we do about the library? We bar the doors. We make sure everyone knows to stay clear.
We can't just tell them it's mega haunted, even if folks believe us. That'll just make them want to investigate for themselves.
Maybe Tabitha had the right idea. Maybe we just say there's a gas leak. Sybil, is there a chance this goes away on its own?
I'm not really an authority on these things, but it doesn't seem interested in fading away.
Okay, that's settled then. We board it up. We say there was a gas leak.
And just hope no one gets curious, I guess.
It's the best we can do for now.
I guess I should probably head back.
We should probably get going. It's starting to get chilly out, and I don't know how long it'll take to get things ready for her in the new place.
I'll be over later tonight with some bedding and hot tea, and I'll have Miles bring you groceries in the morning. Don't be a stranger and let us know if you need anything, okay?
Thank you. That really means a lot.
I believe it's time for me to get my daughter home as well. But, Kanika, dear, you haven't been feeling well. You need to get some rest. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, Sam.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Cool.
Kanika wearily treks back to the general store.
Before I go,
Sybil places a hand on your arm, holding you back from her.
I'm sure you have questions after everything you saw tonight, but let's not get into it here. I think everyone could use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. If you swing by the tea room sometime tomorrow, say early afternoon, you and I can have a little chat. I'll see you then, Sam.
Sybil leaves you and catches up to her daughter. I guess it's just the two of us now. I'm sorry, I didn't know things would end up like this. I mean, it's not your fault, and I feel a lot worse for Oscar and Rosalina than I feel for myself. I'll see if there's something Aunt Winnie can do to help them out. At the very least, I can help them spruce up their new place with some plants. I know it wasn't exactly the kind of evening we thought it'd be, but I'm glad I got to have that experience. My body hurts, my soul is unsettled, and I would honestly do it all over again. Thanks, Sam. I really appreciate you inviting me along. Anyway, I better head home and get some rest. I'm supposed to have a shift tomorrow morning. I might have to call in sick, but here's hoping a good night's sleep is enough to heal up. Avery heads off, leaving the square in front of the library empty. Time to wrap things up here. Go back to the estate. Jeez. The ride back is nearly silent as you and Tabitha reflect on the night's events and your decision to leave the haunting intact. Do you think we did the right thing? Still second guessing yourself. Don't waste your energy. I'm getting her mixed up with old woman Sybil. It's like Sybil said, it's done, and there's nothing we can do about it other than move on. And for the record, yeah, I think we did the right thing. You slide back into silence as the car makes its way back to the estate. You're back inside. After the events of this evening, the howling winds and unsteady creaks of the estate almost feel like a warm welcome. Well, we're back. How did you know to call Sybil? Who else should I have called? The cops? I believe you've seen their competence on full display. Besides, I'm sure you've heard that woman talk. If anyone in this town would have known how to deal with ghosts, it'd be her, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna go in. Alright, I think it's time for me to turn in. That's a good idea. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Don't keep poking around looking for trouble. You just have to make it to the funeral. 4 more days, that's all, and then the bus comes. You know I don't have to leave the holler. I could get used to this place. That's good to hear. It would be nice not being the only Scarlett left. Anyway, night, see you tomorrow. Time to go to bed. You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed. Suddenly, you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. It's Wednesday night. Nearly half a week has passed since you first arrived in town, and little over half a week remains until the bus comes to take you home. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. now commands the entirety of City Hall, a swirling void of wrath and despair that the people of this town will have to learn to ignore. Disaster looms its tallest yet over Scarlet Hollow. Oh. What? Huh. This chapter was amazing. But I think it's coming to an end. Oh, there he is. This is the end of episode 3. Thank you for playing. We hope have episode 4 released by the end of the year. Achievement unlock, Resident, Jalapeno, and something else. If you'd like to continue with the World State in episode 4, please save your game now.
Of course. And that's the end. For now, thank you for watching. That was a journey. Holy crap. That was a lot. Thank you for finding interest in this and watching it. This is intense. Like, wowie zowie. Sleep good.